Is up, Roughnecks? This is Source Rex, and here we are checking out the window upgrade system in the game. So, I have looked and I've found that there are glass windows, which are just wood windows. There are just glass panes, so you can look in glass. And you have just glass blocks. There's also bulletproof glass blocks. You have bars, wood bars, and iron bars. And then, yeah. So, let's look at how these upgrade. So, when you start out with a wood window, it upgrades to this, and it goes up through the stages all the way to reinforced concrete. It skips over concrete. I'm not sure why, but it does. It skips right over to reinforced concrete. The wood bars go up to iron bars, and the bulletproof glass does not go up at all. The strongest are the reinforced concrete, and then the bulletproof glass, and then the iron bars. So, when looking at the glass window, it downgrades 3 times, and then has 100 hit points. Whereas the glass pane, of course, just breaks. Okay, now all of these, the only ones that downgrade when broken is the glass window. The rest of them just, when you get to the end, they just explode like that. So the first 4 stages of the wood has 225 hit points. The metal has 300. The second metal has 1,000, and the third metal also has 1,000, and then of course 5,000 at the reinforced. So let's look at this for the window, just the regular window. How do we make those, and what do we do? Okay, in order to make these a wood window, you have to have a glass block and a wood and 4 wood, and it makes a wood window. But to make a glass block, you need 17 crushed sand, 6 lead, 2 soil in the forge makes a glass block, and then 4 to upgrade. And the upgrading is the same for the wood window. So 4 wood to the wood plug, 4 wood to wood plug 1, wood plug 2, 3, 20 iron to get to the wood plug 4, 20 iron the window plug center plate, 40 iron to get to the iron wood plug 6, and then 10 concrete to get reinforced. And that is the end. So that is how you do that. And that is for the glass pane and the wood window. Now, the wood window is obviously better than the glass pane because it can break down 3 times and has life, whereas the glass just shatters instantly. Okay, and then you look at the wooden bar and the iron bar, and let's take a look at how those are made. The wood bars are made with 6 wood right in your inventory, and can be upgraded to the iron bars with 10 forged iron. Okay? And then that's just, of course, clicking on it and upgrading it. Now, to forge the iron bars, you need 125 iron and 25 clay soil in the forge, and it makes the iron bars. And that's iron bars on the edge or centered. Now, for bulletproof glass, you need 25 iron, 25 clay soil, 37 sand, 50 lead, 12 stone in the forge, makes bulletproof glass block. And then you can set that down. You can set this down. Now, to really figure out the difference between the wood bars and upgrading them rather than doing straight iron bars, let's take a look at the forged iron. Forged iron takes 12 and 6. So it's going to take 120 iron and 60 clay in order to make... So you're trading 5 iron for basically 35 clay. Clay and iron are both things you're never going to run out of. And you can make these iron bars right outside of your inventory. So, that being said, let's take a look at this. Let's just... let's try to make them to see what the difference is, because that's going to be a big factor in what you're going to do. Let's craft wood bars. Let's craft one. That's literally made instantly. Okay. So when you make a wood bar instantly, and then, oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. So if you make a wood bar instantly, and then you just take it and toss it down, then you can just right-click it, and you instantly have an iron bar. Okay? So if you're looking at iron bars, you're going to need what I said you're going to need, but you're going to need it in here. So let's turn this on. Alright, Roughnecks, so when looking at this, if we're going to craft an iron bar and a wood bar, we need to understand that the wood bar is almost instantaneous. It's only a couple seconds. It's like 1 or 2 seconds. So when we craft an iron bar, we want to know how long it takes. And it takes a minute per iron bar. That is without the anvil. So let's cross that out. Let's toss an anvil in and craft it. It's still 40 seconds. Okay, so 40 seconds per... Right, that's what we're saying here. 40 seconds. So if you are in preparation for a horde night, I mean, let's do this. I'm going to cross this off. I'm going to craft one. I'm going to craft 5 wood bars. Okay, I crafted 5 wood bars. We still got 27 seconds on that one. Oop. So now we have 6 wood bars. And if I was to take 6 wood bars... 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 seconds left. There's 1. Bye now. Okay, so we've almost upgraded 3 of them in the time it took to upgrade and just get 1 iron-centered bar. So let's go over here and do forged iron. And that's with the anvil. So if you didn't have the anvil, how many do we need? 10 per? So even if we were to just, say, craft 10 without the anvil, let's see what it... 115, and with the anvil, 50 seconds. So it's going to take 50 seconds to craft enough to upgrade one of these. Okay, so there we go. All 6 of those are done, and we've got 2 forged iron and 1 centered bar. I think that I would have never guessed this, Roughnecks, but I think the best way to go is to build wood bars and then upgrade them to iron bars. Unless you were really hurting for soil or you've got plenty of time. Like, let's say it's day 4 and you decided you wanted a bunch of iron bars, and you could just literally put up 50 of them and then just head to town and not really care that they're a minute apiece. Because you could just go run some errands and come back and boom, they're done. But if you do not have that luxury and you've got to rush quickly to finish Horde Night, you're going to want to go wood to iron. Plain and simple. I mean, plain and simple. So, let's take a look at this upgrade again. This is the upgrade tree. All the way through the top. You can either have the wood window or the glass block. Either way, you need the forge. And that's how that's done, Roughnecks. I do not believe you could make a wood plug. You could make a wood plate and stick it in there, I guess. Wood center plate. You could make a wood center plate and stick it in there, I guess. So let's craft one of those and see what happens. If we were to just take a wood center plate and stick it in the window. Okay, so if you were to stick that in the window, let's take a look at what happens here. You can't upgrade a wood center plate. So, the wood center plate doesn't work at all either. You could throw a block in the window. That's fine. But yeah, that is the window upgrade tree, and that is for bars, glass, anything you could possibly do. And we've proven that wood bars are better than iron bars. In a pinch, when you're going quick, you're gonna want that iron bar. And that was also me using the hammer, which is the wood axe. I mean, the stone axe. If I was using this, it would be even quicker. I mean, let's just grab center bars, and boom. And then just grab this. You just... Oh, of course I'm out of iron now, right? That's how it works. Okay. Forged iron. Just like that. I mean, that's the way to do it right now, Roughnecks. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, Roughnecks, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, please think about subscribing. Just click that button down below. It really helps out the channel. We have the Patreon page up, and we're still waiting for that one Roughneck to take the leap into that. The link is down below. All proceeds would go directly back into the channel and help this thing grow some more. Alright, guys. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, and thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you in the next video.